So welcome back to Conscious Reality, where we speak on love, relationships, and spirituality. Today, I want to speak to you on something very important. I want to speak to you on 10 things to never do when it comes to a man. 10 things. And I want you to listen to these things and think about it and see which one you have done wrong a few times. Now, again, understand this is just about perspective, but it's about understanding yourself and understanding where you stand, understanding your role, understanding the way how you are valued and treated. All right, so I'm going to speak on 10 things to pay attention to. And if you are doing this, just think about it. And I ain't saying to stop. If it's working for you, then keep doing it. Again, these things are not 100% truth for everyone. So this is just perspective. If something that you're doing ain't right, try listening to this. But this is 10 things to do when it comes to a man, or not to. Number one, the obvious. Let's go from the obvious. Never chase a man. Don't chase men. Because in your feminine energy, you want to be relaxed. You want to be secure. And to be secure is knowing that he is doing whatever he has to do to have you, to get you. All right? If you got to do the work and chase and get, then you will never be sure. You will never be that feminine. So you're going to always have that extra masculine, that assertiveness, that aggressiveness. You're trying, you're doing too much. So you won't be able to relax. So number one, I'm not going to stay on this for too long. Do not chase men. Now, chasing men don't mean you texting them first or you calling them first. That is not what chasing men mean. Chasing men mostly is a time where the man is saying he's not ready. The man is not trying. He's not putting in effort. And you're there every day trying. You're there calling. You're there texting him. And there's no reciprocation. So don't chase men. Don't put yourself in that role. Because even if you get what you want, you will still not be sure. Because he hasn't tried. He hasn't put in any effort. So that's pretty easy. Don't chase a man. Number two, do not support a man. Financially support especially. It's not a bad thing if you pay for something for a man or you buy something for a man. I'm talking about support, where every month you are providing for him because he has none. And I'm not talking about your husband, but even that too. I'm talking about you switching roles, because when you switch that role, remember, you are more in your masculine because you will never feel secure. If you are the one who's paying all these bills and doing this and trying this and loaning him money and giving him money and finding money for him and making sure he's straight and making sure you're doing too much, he cannot see you in that form. Remember, a man has to be able to give to you so he can love you. If a man cannot give and support you, it's very hard for him to love you. He will depend on you, but he will not love you. That same man usually would find another woman who is in need of him so he can feel needed, he can feel wanted and desired, and he will focus on her more than he focuses on you. Remember, a man has to feel deserving of what he has. He has to work for what he has. So if you're the one working and providing and supporting him, a lot of times the masculine energy will never come out. So that's number two, don't support a man. Number three, never compare a man. Now, this is when you have a man. This is when you have a decent man, you're dating someone, you have a boyfriend or a husband. Never compare your man to someone else that you have used to being with, someone on social media, someone that you know, your friend, your father. Don't compare the man. That's very disrespectful. Just like how somebody compares you to his ex, that's very hurtful to a man. It messes with his ego. So even if you're mad and you're angry at him, never compare that man to another man that you know or you don't know, because it will not end well. He will take that and be insecure as hell. All right? He might even break up with you. Number four, never have a baby for a man before marriage. I don't care how much you love this man. I don't care how much you desire this man. I don't care what a man is telling you. Never give up that quality, that best gift that you can give to a man. Don't give that gift to a man who's not taking you as his wife. There's a lot of women out there who become baby mamas. Listen, after that, you still don't marry the guy. The guy still don't want you. Then you have 2, 3, 4 children. You have no bargaining chip left. You are giving your best self to a man who doesn't want you or who doesn't see fit in marrying you. Don't do that to anyone. Don't give that any man that highest respect. So what am I saying is this? Don't give a man a baby until he marries you. Keep your stuff. Don't join gene pools Don't put your gene pool with his until he marries you. And even after that, you make sure you pay attention and you make sure he's deserving of it. This is a big gift. This is not no simple, silly stuff. So I'm saying, be careful. I guess it's number 5. Never let a man move in with you, especially when his name is not on the lease. Don't allow men to move in with you. I'm telling you, I don't know why women do this. I think it's the stupidest moves. Most of the times, you don't even know where he's coming from. He's coming from his cousin's house. He's coming from his mother's house. He hasn't even lived on his own. If a man hasn't lived on his own, don't ever let the man come move in with you, because now you are his source of income. You are his source of support. Again, you're going back to supporting a man. A man should have his own, just like a woman should have her own. But especially a man should have his own. And when you two know that it is serious, you move in with him. And sometimes it's easier for a man to move in with his woman because she has the big kids and stuff like that. Listen, be married first, because you are teaching your children. Be married. You don't need to live with a man before, you don't need to live with somebody, before you marry them just to make sure. No. If you respect somebody and love somebody and you adore somebody and desire somebody, no matter if I wait until we're married, I'm going to still understand and respect you. So don't be moving men into your homes and then you can't even kick them out if they're doing something crazy, and you can't evict them because the mail come to your house. Stop doing that stuff. That's too much. You already took on the role of being a wife. You're not even a girlfriend. Be careful, man. If you ain't married, don't move in. But then again, that's something that I believe in. You can do what you want. Number 6, don't talk your current problems with your man to your ex. I know a lot of women will still contact their ex and talk about their current man. Never do that. That's the most lowest form of disrespect. Because if a man finds out that you're talking to your ex about him, his problems and your problems, it's problems. The man will never trust you again. Never. Imagine a man talking to his ex-girlfriend about you, telling her all the crap that you done, telling her all the stuff that you be doing, all the stuff that you don't do, all this stuff, all the times when you crossed him or didn't give him none, or your sex was whack. Imagine that. It's very hurtful. We feel the same way, so don't do it. Never talk to your ex about your current relationship with another man. That's just hurtful, it's disrespectful, and it's low. Number 7, never go past go when you hear a man say he's not ready. Never go past that. Don't go past go. Don't cut it 200. Nothing. When you hear a man say he's not ready, stop right there. I don't care how far you're in. I don't care if it's been 6 months, 6 years. If you hear a man say, I'm not ready, stop. It's a wrap. Because now you're going to lose yourself trying to make sure that he's ready for you. You're going to lose yourself trying to make him ready. You're going to lose yourself doing extra and doing more. And listen, it is not worth it. It is not worth it. So never go past, I'm not ready. As soon as you hear, I'm not ready, I'm not the relationship type, I don't want to be married, especially if you want to be married. When you hear those things, I'm not ready for a commitment or a relationship, cut those things out. Cut those things out. Here's the next one. You cannot do more of what someone already don't appreciate. But it's number 8. Stop doing more of what a man don't already appreciate to make him appreciate you. Some of you are not loved properly, are not appreciated, and you are trying to do more. You are trying to do more to make them love you, to make them recognize you, to make them see your value. Do not do that. Never do more. Appreciation is what you already are. See, when they met you, you were perfectly fine. And they liked you that way. You ain't got to prove yourself to nobody. So I'm saying, be careful about what you are doing, because some people might take advantage of you. You are trying hard and you making him feel like a king, and you feel like a damn servant. So don't forget. Number 9, never tell a man. Never tell or never insult yourself by telling a man what he already knows that he's doing wrong. Hear what I just said. Never insult yourself by telling a man over and over and I'm nagging about it, what he already knows that he's doing wrong. That's disrespect. That's an insult to you. The truth is, a man already know what he's doing wrong and he's still doing it. The issue is you just don't care. The issue is you know that you ain't going nowhere. The issue is he doesn't respect you enough to stop. The issue is you don't care about your feelings. The issue is when a man don't care about your feelings, he doesn't care. He keep doing the same crap. The issue is he doesn't love you, because when a man loves you, when you hurt, he hurt. And if he's not hurt, then he don't love you. So never be over telling a man all the stuff that he already know that he already doing wrong. He's an adult. He knows what he's doing. This is not his first time. I want you to understand this is very important. Some of you will find yourself for years nagging and begging somebody to stop doing something that they already know that they're doing wrong, because you see them as a child. He's not a child. He's a grown man. He's not your son. You don't even do that with your sons. When your son does something wrong, you punish them. When your man or your husband doing all the same crap all the same time, it's okay. I mean, I forgive you. Listen, some of y'all don't even forgive them. You are just sweep it under the rug so that you don't want to, you don't want to get your feelings hurt. So you say, I forgive you. You haven't forgiven him. You sweep it under the rug. And then when finally the breakup comes, you hurt all over again because you never did the forgiveness. You just swept it under the rug. Now it comes to face you. I should have known better. All this time I should have known. I can't believe I let him. That's when the hurt comes. It's not true forgiveness. So I'm saying, be careful. Number 10? Never force a man to do his part. Never force a man to do his part. I want you all to digest this. Never force a man to do his part. Again, he knows what he's doing. If he's not doing his part, I don't have no sympathy. That man don't want to be there. That man is going to do his part for who he want to do his part for. He's going to be the man to the woman that he wants. He's going to be the man to the woman that he desires. And sometimes when a man ain't doing his part is because he doesn't recognize you. He doesn't want you. He doesn't care if you go or stay. Your absence means nothing. And if your absence means nothing to a man, your presence don't either. Let me say that again. If your absence means nothing to a man, your presence don't either. I don't want that. I want that to sink in. Some of y'all are trying too hard. You can't force a man to do his part. A man knows, it's in our DNA. We know what to do. We know what to do. And if you have to force me to do it, it's because I don't want to do it. Have you ever forced a child to do something? It's because they don't find value in that thing. So when a child finds value into playing video games or whatever else, he does it. But when you got to force them to clean their room, it's because they don't see the value. They don't want to do it. It's like, I got to clean this room. It's not even my house, it's your house. You clean it, because they don't find the value. So when you got to force anybody to do something, to do their part, that person don't want to be there. And instead of you acknowledging that, you're going to think, he's just lazy. No, that man just don't want, that man don't care to provide for you. He don't care to be the man that you desire for you. That's it. Here's a bonus. Bonus wrong. Never try to control a man just so that he won't cheat or he won't do something wrong. Don't try to check him, check his email, check his messages, check his car mileage. Don't try to control a man so that you know he won't cheat. Let a man do what he does. This man or woman, let them do what they do, so that you will know for a fact what they rather do. Because if you don't know what they rather do, then every time they leave your presence, you scared, you insecure, you want to come because you don't trust them. Your part is to observe what they are doing. Don't force him to do this or that. Don't control his behavior. Don't try to control who he talks to. Observe what he is doing, so that you will know, and some of you all can see him doing wrong and you still stay and give him the best part of you. That's some BS. When you see somebody, what they are doing. Because you don't have to beg somebody. You don't have to force somebody. You don't have to beat somebody to do the right thing. Somebody's going to do the right thing because that's their character. So don't try to change a man's character. You're not God. Instead, what you do, you pay attention to it, so that you know what he rather do, so you can feel secure or not. If you gonna force a man, or try to control him, you will never be okay. You will never be secure. You will never feel safe. You will never feel happy. You will never feel proud of the relationship. You will never feel, your own higher self in the relationship. So observe him, see what he would rather do. And when you see it, make a decision then. Listen, these are 11 things that if you practice these things, you see a big difference. You're going to build your own boundaries. You're going to build discipline. You're going to create discipline. And you're going to create a good relationship. You will know who is for you and who's not for you. I'm just saying. So try these things right here. Also, last one, this potential stuff. People are already 40, 50 years old. You know, but potential? If he did it then, no, not saying that people can't change, but if he did it 30, 40, 50 years, his potential is still there, but it's not being used. It just becomes stagnant energy. And stagnant energy causes diseases and bacteria, like stagnant water. So this potential stuff, stop messing with people with just potential. Potential, a man with potential, you will see in his actions, his behavior, the way he moves already. It will be there. But if you have potential and you can't see no evidence of it, it's not potential. It's just talks. Think about it. Y'all, if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe. Please tell me how you like this video. Please tell me what you been doing wrong according to this information. This is not to hurt nobody's feelings. I know everybody keeps saying I'm victim blaming. I speak to women because men sometimes don't listen. And whoever listens is who I speak to. All right? I can't tell men what to do if men don't want to do what they got to do. I'm only speaking. So is it that you take the information or you don't? Y'all have a beautiful day. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Check my website out. I have my merch and I have one-on-one coaching services that you might just appreciate and like. Y'all have a beautiful day, all right? I'll speak to you guys later. Peace.